Welcome to the Heal Your Hunger Show, where we get to the heart of why you overeat and how to stop. If you struggle with food and weight like I did, welcome home.
Welcome, everybody, to the Heal Your Hunger Show. So happy to have you here. It is a great day to be alive. And have you heard? The Quit Sugar Challenge is coming. Quit Sugar Challenge Live. This is a 5-day deep dive into quitting sugar, or at least cutting back. Okay, so your choice. But I'm going to give you every single tool you need to be able to quit sugar, clear out your cupboards, detect all the hidden sugars that are hiding in your foods, get rid of them, earn prizes, have fun, be in community with others, because after all, quitting sugar is no laughing matter typically, but we laugh when we do it together. So if you want to have support in doing something really important, okay? I mean, honestly, the effects of eating sugar, the effects of sugar binges are no laughing matter, okay? It is taking a huge toll on your body. Any kind of health issues are going to be improved if you quit sugar, okay? I can't say they're going to be cured, but I can sure tell you that sugar is not doing you any favors, okay? So if you want to feel better overall, if you have health issues you want to overcome, your first stop is quitting sugar. So join us for the Quit Sugar Challenge. You go to quitsugarchallenge.com, sign up. It is cheaper than cheap, but it is valuable beyond measure. So join us for the Quit Sugar Challenge. It's coming up right around the corner. You can even go to healyourhunger.com and find out more about it there. But I'm super excited. It'll be so much fun. And we have some amazing people registered. And let's do this together. Second, if you have not yet taken the free quiz on my website, definitely do not delay. The free quiz will tell you if you're an emotional eater or a food addict or somewhere in between. You will get a personalized score when you take that quiz. Super important. Find out where you are on the emotional eating spectrum and then what to do about it, okay? Because I tell you, based on your score, what steps you can take right now, what action steps you can take. So go ahead and do that. Go to healyourhunger.com. It's right there staring at you when you go there. Our new website, our new quiz. Go ahead and check that out. And lastly, if you haven't joined us yet in the Secret Sauce group, that's where I am recording a lot of my shows. That's where I have interviews with guest experts. That's where we are connecting. I put a joke in here and there, really funny TikTok videos and memes and things that just make you think, okay? And certainly that pertain to emotional eaters specifically. So join us there. We'd love to have you. We'd love to support you on your journey of healing emotional eating. Finally, if this is your first time at the Heal Your Hunger Show, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. This is a different conversation. We talk about things that don't have a lot to do with food, but everything to do with why we eat food beyond comfort, okay? So, I mean, we eat for comfort and then we eat until we're uncomfortable. How crazy is that? Seriously, how crazy is that? We comfort eat and we end up uncomfortable. All right. So if that describes you, this is the right place to be. Welcome to the Heal Your Hunger Show. Okay, on with the show. So I don't record shows until I'm inspired, okay? So I just can't crank content out. It's not my nature. I need to feel inspired. This needs to come from my heart. Hopefully you feel my heart when you listen to my shows. You know, I can't grind. I can't do it from my head. I have to be inspired. And today at Bar Method class, of all places, I got inspired. So there's this teacher that I avoid at all costs. Her name is Nikki. She's absolutely beautiful, and she has quite a following in this community. They have several different times throughout the day that there are classes. There's several different teachers. This teacher I avoid like the plague. Why? Because she's so darn hard. She's hard and I hurt when I see her. Like I attend her classes. But I kind of like, you know, if she's teaching class, I'm like, I'll choose another class. Okay, that's me avoiding uncomfortable feelings. Did you catch that? So anyway, today she was subbing for someone else. It's at the time when I usually go. So I'm like, I'll take the class. So I show up and I let her know I'm here for my Nikki ass kicking because her name's Nikki. And I generally feel like I'm getting my ass kicked when I go to her classes. And so I went to this class, but she gave me a gift. She gave me a gift during class. It was an hour-long class. Very hard as usual. I'm sweating and I'm toning as I sweat. Thank goodness. And she said something that she said it twice, in fact, during the class. She said, "Nobody needs you." She said twice, just randomly throughout the other things she was teaching. She said, "Nobody needs you." And each time she said that, I got a big smile on my face. And I thought, wow, what a great feeling. In this moment, nobody needs me. And I'm sure there are lots of mothers in the class. And Nikki herself is a mother of several, 2 or 3 kids. And, she knows, obviously, as a mother, what it's like to feel needed and really tugged at and pulled at from all directions, as I think most women do. And I'm not a mother, and I feel that way often, right? I'm not a mother, and yet there's people I care for. There's people I care about. I have a business of many people who are, on a healing journey. I have other people in my life who might be going through rough stuff that I try to be there for. So I'm not aware consciously of feeling needed. And yet when she said, "Nobody needs you," it was this suspended moment in time where I thought, wow, in this moment, I'm not needed. I can be here right now for me. And that was a gift. And she said it twice. And each time I had a smile on my face. I thought, this is a moment for me. And I want to share that with you because it's profound. I know if you're listening to this, you're probably an emotional eater. And as an emotional eater, you're probably an overdoer because emotional eaters typically are running circles around other people, doing, giving, serving. Am I right or am I right? So I know you feel tugged at and pulled at and like you're giving in every area of your life. So I just want to say right now, I don't care how many people you're taking care of. I don't care how many demands you have on your time. I want you right now to just drop into your heart and just feel in this moment that nobody needs you. And feel what that feels like. And if you can't get there, if you're like, yeah, but I have so many people needing me, or I'm listening to this in the car headed to pick up my kids from, swimming lessons. You don't really feel like nobody needs you. I get that. So what I want to do is invite you to find a time and a space in your life each day where nobody needs you. And it could be 5 minutes. 5 minutes where you have the kids doing what they're doing. You have your spouse preparing dinner. You have, time to yourself, whether it's getting a massage, whether it's doing your meditation in the morning, whether it's going to a class of some kind. Give yourself the opportunity at some point in the day where you can know nobody needs you. Right now, obviously people need you. We're all needed, and that's a good thing. It feels good to feel needed, right? But I want you to be conscious about finding a time and a space where for at least a moment, you're not needed, because that space and time is for you. And too often we just, we're givers. As emotional eaters, we are givers. We want to give. It feels fulfilling to give. But it also feels stressful. And when Nikki, my kick-ass teacher, said, "Nobody needs you," it was a little gift to realize that this moment's for me. And it threw off all the stress. And I never really understood or was conscious of how much stress I hold being needed. Right? Like it's not a bad thing. I like being needed. I like the people in my life who need me. I want to give to them. So I'm not even saying it's a bad thing to be needed, but there's stress that comes with it. There's stress that comes with it. So I want you to have a moment in your life where nobody needs you. Can you do that? Can you invite somebody to support you so that you have a moment where you're not needed? So you can take that walk, so you can get that massage, so you can go get your nails done, so you can talk to a girlfriend and just laugh, so you can go to the beach, so you can sit by the pool, right? Go to a movie. Some moment where you're not needed. I just invite you to give yourself that. And the other gift that Nikki gave me, she gave all of us at the end of the class, she said something really amazing. And it's aligned with this idea of not being needed. She said, sort of like we're breathing at the end, doing breathing exercises, and the class was wrapping up. She said, remember, you don't have to set yourself on fire to keep others warm. You don't have to set yourself on fire just to keep others warm. Again, we don't want to crash and burn in the process of giving to others. We need to give to ourselves. We need that moment in time where we're not needed so we can give ourselves what we need. Time for rest, time for relaxation, time for meditation, prayer, walks, self-care, joy. We don't have to set ourselves on fire to keep others warm. Others can keep themselves warm. And we don't serve other people when we are on fire trying to help them. There has to be a balance. There has to be a give and take. If it hurts us to give to others, it's not a good plan. And that's really our way as emotional eaters. We're used to overgiving, overextending, overcommitting, and overdoing. And guess what? We end up overeating. So if you're tired of overeating, if you're tired of having those terrible binges at night, maybe it's time to let others keep themselves warm. How about it? So that's my message for today, short and sweet. I'm so grateful I pushed through my resistance to going into Nikki's class. I'm glad I was willing to have uncomfortable feelings. It's so funny, isn't it? Like there's always a gift. When you're willing to walk through something uncomfortable, I find that when I go through that resistance, there's a gift on the other side. So I got 2 gifts today and I'm sharing them with you. I hope it's helpful. And I will see you at the Quit Sugar Challenge. QuitSugarChallenge.com. Join us. Can't wait to see you there. Can't wait to help you clear sugar out of your diet, feel great, and have your best health ever. All right, over and out. Sending you so much love.
If you enjoyed this podcast and want to get free support, insider health info, exclusive invites to events, and more, visit HealYourHunger.com.